Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a special video, and it is a tag video for Freedom to Read Week. And this tag was created by a couple different Canadian booktubers. So this tag has 7 questions. Number 1, as a child, were you never allowed to read a certain book by your parents? And if so, what book was it? My mom and dad never told me I wasn't allowed to read a certain book. I kind of just went to the library, grabbed whatever I wanted to read and read it. They never really, I guess, mentioned, hey, don't read that, which I appreciate. Thank you, parents. Number 2, has a parent ever challenged a book that you were reading in school? And if so, did that book get withdrawn? And no, my parents have never challenged a school book. Number 3, do you agree with the practice of banning books? Why or why not? I don't agree with the practice of banning books. I think it's kind of ridiculous. Yes, there are books out there that are frowned upon and there's a lot of negative things because of said book. An example would be Adolf Hitler's book. That book is very controversial, but I don't think it should be banned because it was a very important part of history. A very depressing and awful part of history, but it's very important in where we go from then. If you get easily offended by reading something, maybe you should not read it. If you're the type of person who gets easily offended by books written and there's animals dying in it, well, don't pick up that book. Don't pick up a book that'll easily offend you and then complain about it and try and get it banned from the school, banned from a public library, banned from Canada because it offended you. Like, just put that book aside and read something else. 4, have you ever read a book that shocked you enough that you thought it should be banned or challenged? And no, I have not read a book where I thought it should be challenged or banned, and that is because I don't really agree with the practice of challenging or banning books, because if I were to get offended by a book, I would just stop reading it. Number 5, should libraries monitor their books in case some people find them offensive? No, just make sure the books are properly categorized and put in their proper spots. Number 6, have any of your favorite books been banned or challenged? And yes, Harry Potter has been challenged, and that is the first one that comes to mind. 7, have you ever read a book specifically because it was banned or challenged? And no, I haven't. I was going to pick like 3 random books off the list because they were challenged, but the one that I picked, actually all of them were taken out from the library already, so I bought Handmaid's Tale because I've been wanting to read it for a very long time. So I look forward to watching everyone else's tag video for Freedom to Read Week. If you have any thoughts on this subject, just leave them below. I look forward to reading what you think. Have a fantastic last week of February. See you all later. Goodbye.